Hello, everybody. My name is Phantasm Opera, and welcome to today's news that got me upset. Subscription revenue shares on Twitch. This is a letter from Twitch's president Dan Clancy on subscription and revenue shares that got released today, September 21st, 2022. It's utterly ridiculous, and it's gonna make you upset. A while back, Twitch talked about changing their revenue split. Now, originally, the revenue split for partners is 70-30. So 70% of the money, like donated, cheered through bits, gifted subscriptions, Twitch Prime, and whatnot, those would like accumulate to 100%, right? 70% of that, whatever a streamer makes, goes to that streamer, and 30% goes to Twitch. They gotta change it to 50-50. So 50 for the streamer and 50 for Twitch. And it's outrageous. It's so ridiculous. Anyway, it starts off with a greeting from the Twitch's president, whatever, and this is targeted to streamers, which I am a streamer. I'm a very small streamer on Twitch. This blog, like, they say, or like the president says, will give us an opportunity to be clear with all streamers, plus it's gonna help streamers make more money. Which is lie number one. Explain this to me. Riddle me this. If you're changing the revenue split from 70 to 30, 70-30 to 50-50, how does a streamer make more money? You're lowering their cut. Twitch. Makes sense. Use your brain. It's simple mathematics. Anyway, they say streamers are and always will be the foundation of our global community. It shouldn't be said that way, because they are the global community, the streamers themselves. Like, let's be honest. If, say, like, I like Markiplier, and if I know that Markiplier is streaming on Twitch, I would be influenced to make an account on Twitch and just go watch someone, say, like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie. I don't know if he has a Twitch account or whatever streamer there is. I would make an account and just go and watch those people stream on Twitch, right? So they are the reason why people are coming in, and they are the reason why people are staying in and donating, cheering, gifting subs, and whatnot. So when I say they are the global community, I mean it. It's just because they brought the people in to begin with. They made your website more popular. Anyway, it's your passion, hard work, and It's your passion, hard work, and creativity that make Twitch the one-of-a-kind place it is. This is not true. There are so many competitors, mainly YouTube nowadays, that is offering the same thing that Twitch is doing right now. Plus, they're doing it better. Like, I have to admit, some things YouTube does better. Anyway, to bring it back around more directly, we can't run this service unless you make money. What they mean is, we can't run this service unless you make money for us. You know? That's not a drawback, it's by design. Yeah, this is how it's designed. Like, the difference between YouTube and Twitch, YouTube relies on ads. They rely on advertisers. That's why, like, there's an adpocalypse, is because when advertisers pull their money out of YouTube, people will get paid less. But then there's Twitch. Twitch never relied on ads. They relied on cheers, bits, gifted subs, Twitch Prime, and whatnot to make the money. So, yeah, that's true. This innate partnership is why we all support all streamers. Are you sure, though? Careers and ambitions like they're our own. Are you sure, though? This is a lie. Number one, it's very annoying. And I'm gonna say this as a small streamer, right? This is not true. For small streamers and for people who have a life, basically, who outside of Twitch, they have their own things to do. Like me, I'm a college student. I have exams, I have stuff to do, I have to work on a lot of stuff. So I don't have enough time in a month to stream consistently, right? I would stream like 20 hours a month at best, and then that's it. For someone like me who streams like 20 hours a month, just because I have a life, I'm not growing on Twitch. uh there's no growth unless you dedicate your time and effort, blood and sweat, streaming all day all night 24/7. You're not gonna grow on Twitch, because Twitch is actively pushing streamers who stream for ridiculous amounts of time, like 200 hours a week, a month, sorry, not a week, because that is feasibly impossible. Like 200 hours a month, right? But for someone who streams like 50 hours a month, 30 hours a month, it's harder for them to grow, because Twitch is not pushing their streams. They're favoring bigger streamers over small streamers. So this is a lie. If you take a break on Twitch, boom, you lost everything. And then like you come back, nobody's coming back to you. Notifications get turned off. Like there's a whole lot of issues behind this. Anyway, before I talk about what's happening, we need to share some information. Subscription fees are based on a revenue share of 50-50 on the net revenue from those earnings. There we go. That's the biggest thing. They say our strategy is to help streamers make more money, and then we use a baseline revenue share on 50-50 on the net revenue from those earnings. How? Doesn't make any sense. The vast majority of Twitch streamers have these terms in their agreements. Sure, because they are affiliates. They don't have bargaining rights with you, Twitch. Like, you don't give a shit about affiliates. You don't care about affiliates. That's the thing. If it's a partner, yeah, you would negotiate with partners, but you don't give a shit about affiliates. And you make it much more difficult for affiliates to become partners because of your confusing design. The vast majority have been, however, for some time we did offer standard agreements with premium subscription terms to select streamers that they grew larger. Select streamers. There we go. Favoritism, I guess. I don't know. This isn't something we've talked about publicly, but such deals are common knowledge within the streamer community. Historically, we didn't have a consistent framework to determine who would receive these deals and when. That is bad. Twitch has been around for like 8 years, 10 years. Let's look it up. But like, they've been around ever since June 6th, 2011. That is 11 years. They've been around for 11 years. And the fact that within those 11 years, they didn't develop a consistent framework to determine who would receive these deals and when is problematic. Over a year ago, we made the decision to begin to stop offering these premium agreements to streamers not already on those terms. There we go. So basically they said, oh, we haven't been consistent with premium deals that were previously unknown, and the majority didn't access it, but also they stopped it. So congratulations, you have that knowledge now. It's useless. As a reflection on how we handled these premium deals, we realized a few problems. First, we had not been transparent about the existence of such deals. Hold on. For some reason, we did offer standard agreement with premium subscriptions. Why are you saying that we did offer standard agreements with the premium subscription terms to select streamers that they grew larger, and then within the next paragraph you say we had not been transparent about the existence of such deals, and then second, we're not consistent in qualification. Okay. As we reflected on how we handle these premium deals, we realized a few problems. First, we had not been transparent about the existence of such deals. Second, we were not consistent qualification criteria. There we go. I said that before, and they admitted it. Like, they're not consistent in qualification criteria on becoming a partner, which makes it an issue, because some people deserve to be a partner, and yet they have not gotten partner dealship, which gives them the 70-30 revenue split. So why is this happening? It's an issue. 11 years, and you still act like you're an amateur website. You're owned by Amazon. Get your shit together. And they generally went to larger streamers. Finally, we don't believe it's right for those on standard contract to have varied revenue shares based on the size of streamers. Yes, it's not fair. In an ideal world, all streamers would be the same set of terms regardless of size. However, the instituting that policy would have a negative impact on the streamers currently on these terms, many of whom were instrumental in helping us build the Twitch we know today. These streamers have come to depend on an additional revenue split to maintain their standard of living. So you admit Twitch streamers make a living out of Twitch, which is common sense, but some, maybe most of these Twitch streamers rely on the 70-30 revenue split to make a living, right? So why are you changing it? You're acting like you're going the high road. You're taking the high road, but in reality, you're not taking the high road. All of this is summed up by, we are a company, we like money, we're gonna take more money from you. There we go. I summed up the entire letter. Stream payment adjusting these so that you send the 70 for the first. Yeah, here's the other issue. So if, say, you are signed with Twitch right now, you have a contract, like maybe 5-year contract, I don't know, 3-year, 5-year contract, and it states like you have a 70-30 revenue share split, right? They are gonna go back on their words and they're gonna say, hey, you're still gonna make 70-30 revenue split, but for the first $100,000. After the first $100,000, we're gonna make it a 50-50 share revenue split. So how does this math out, right? If we take, like, this is how it works out, okay? So 70-30 until you reach 100K, right? What I assumed is, okay. So $100,000, you're gonna make 70% of that, so you're gonna make $70,000, right? And then let's say you make another $100,000 on top of it, and altogether $120,000. So if you make $200,000, you're gonna come up with a 120 payout. It's 60%. Yep, you're making 60%. So basically this entitles like a 60% split revenue if you make $200,000. And if you go above $200,000, obviously this is gonna change. So if you make, like, let's say $300,000. So the first $100,000, you're gonna make 70% of that, and you're gonna get $70,000, right? And then let's say $200,000 extra because you make $300,000, and you're gonna get $170,000 overall. Out of $300,000, you're gonna make $170,000. So that means you're making around 65%, 75%. The more you make, the more you go above $100,000, the less the revenue share is gonna be, right? If you have a premium deal before the change, and if you get this premium deal, which is gonna disappear anyway, it's gonna be like 50-50 share splits. So either way, you're gonna get fucked up, right? You're gonna get fucked. They're gonna take your money. It's ridiculous. June 1st, 2020. After that point, streams will be only affected once their existing contract is up for renewal. There we go. After, like, the original time goes away, the premium deal goes away, and then they become this. Approximately 90% of Twitch streamers on standard agreements with the premium subscription. This change will not affect them at the current revenue. For those who are affected, we wanted to make sure the impact towards minimal, not just give them time to dig into, but also offering a revenue. Bump in ads revenue. Oh yeah, that's that is funny. That is a funny thing. Now, a while back, if you don't know, there's an ads incentive program. It's a great way for large streamers to make up most, if not all, of that revenue. Let me tell you something. You're a scumbag for saying this. And here's the reason. So, if I remember correctly, I actually can pull up my Twitch. And I'm gonna give you the exact number. On Twitch, there's something called Ads Manager. It's the same system that YouTube does with their ad and ad placement on videos. So, hi, this is Future Phantasm, and I'm here to explain it in a better way than my stupid past self explained it. There's something called the Twitch Ad Manager for every affiliate and partner. With the ad manager, you can customize how many ads can be played in a single hour. For example, you can have 3 minutes per hour of ads playing on your stream, and you can have it up to 22.5 minutes per hour of ads in your stream. This directly relates to the revenue thingy, as you can see with the 70/30 cut, as they say that we're gonna make it up through the ad revenue. It's kind of a scummy thing. I know it's gonna make the streams more unwatchable because they're gonna have more ads, but we have to live with that. Future Phantasm out. Okay, like the ads incentive program is not a great way to make up the money, trust me. For those that are interested in the initiative, we have provided a copy that we have sent them series and explained to Jane how to fix them below. In reality. So here's the thing, why not 70/30? When we first established the 50/50 revenue share split, it was to signal that we are in this together. Oh my god, I'm gonna be upset. You all do the amazing work you do to create great content, engage with your audience, and grow communities. On our side of partnership, it's our responsibility to make continuous investment in the products and people that make your growth possible. Here's the thing. This is the single worst paragraph that I have ever read in my life. And it dictates all of this, and I'm gonna talk about it. This is stupid. Your reasoning to have a 50/50 revenue share split is that you have no reasoning. Let's be honest, you have no reasoning whatsoever. You say you all do the amazing work you do to create great content, engage with the audience, and grow communities. That is true for streamers. Streamers spend hours upon hours every single day on a weekly basis. And I even said that people can go up 100 hours per month of streams, and that is exhausting. They bring their A game into the streams. Streamers bring all their talent, their humor, they make streams as engaging as possible. They make them as interesting as possible and as fun to watch as possible for the sake of growing communities. And that is absolutely right. Streamers do that. But then you say like you Twitch do 50% of the work. That is not even true. It's infuriating because your reasoning is, on our side of partnership, it's our responsibility to make continuous investment in the products and people that make your growth possible. That's a lie. It's the only thing that I've seen Twitch actively promote is huge streamers that bring huge amounts of money, and they use them as the face of Twitch. That's number one. Number two, they make deals with those huge Twitch streamers and they promote that because they know that those Twitch streams that have like massive following, and they could make up the money by introducing more people to Twitch. This is stupid. It's just, let's say someone huge who has like 3 million followers on Twitch and like 300,000 viewers every single stream on Twitch. That's a lot of money. Whether you make it from ads, bits, subs, Twitch Prime revenue, you make huge amounts of money. And then like the 70-30% share split, it means that you can still make 30%, and that is very generous. Streamers do all that work. They set up the streams, they set up the overlays, they set up the games they play, they contact people to play with. Sometimes if they feel like playing with people, they bring their A game, they make it more entertaining, they make it enjoyable to watch, they make it so that everyone has a really good time, everyone has an input and whatnot. Like, streamers do a lot of the work. They lift they do the heavy work. And then just Twitch comes in and be like, oh yeah, we do work behind the scenes. Yeah, we're busy every time. We're busy favoriting people over others. We're busy like letting other streamers not get banned while banning other streamers who do minor offenses. Yeah, that's our job. We deserve 50% of the shared revenue. That's absolutely ridiculous. No. No. If it wasn't for the streamer's likeness, you wouldn't be able to make money. Period. It's stupid that Twitch thinks they're doing most of the work. Maybe they do some services behind the scenes. They keep up the website, sure. But to take 50% of a person's likeness is utterly ridiculous. Someone using your image to make money. How disturbing is that? They even admitted that more than 22,000 people have weighed in on user voice asking us to move all streams or streamers to 70/30 and to pay streamers faster. They only did pay streamers faster, and the threshold previously used to be $100. Now they made it 50. But now you even said like 22,000 people, and that's a huge amount of people came up to this website, whatever this is. This is the first time I heard of it, to ask you to keep it 70/30, and yet you ignored everything and did a 50/50. As you probably heard by now, when the money for running out the largest blah 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 investment. So how do you increase? They say that over the past 5 years, whatever they did, like the Prime subs, community gifting, hype train as incentive, increased 20% more for streamers' revenue per viewer hour every hour over the last 5 years, right? 27% increase. It's a modest increase, actually. So if you 5 years ago, if you're making $100,000, now you're making $127,000. So just because there is an increase by 27%, you gotta make it 50, which is a difference of 20%. So 27%. Like I said, $100 5 years ago, if you made $100, now you make $127, right? But now they're gonna change it to a 50-50 split revenue, so lower that by 20%. So you legitimately make 1.6% increase from streaming 5 years ago. Like if you 5 years ago, if you made $100, now you make $101.6 with the 50-50 split revenue. It's unfair. It's archaic. It's backward. Just because streamers made 27% more money over the past 5 years, it doesn't give you the right to make it a 50-50 revenue share split. So overall, like, you're gonna take them backwards in time to 5 years ago, but at that 1.6% increase, it's not fair. Our investment into monetization options have already and continue to put money into streamers' pocket than 20% more sub revenue share would have. No, you didn't. Prime subs often get lost in the conversation, blah blah blah. That is true. That I have to admit. They made it so that it's more affordable in so many countries around the world to gift subs and be a subscriber. They made it more affordable. That's understandable. But it's not okay to load out that gift all over us and say, oh yeah, no. Remember when we made the subs more affordable? Now pay us back. This is not okay. This is not okay. This is not okay of you to say that, oh yeah, we lowered the subs for you now, so that now you can afford more subs, but now we're gonna take more money away from you. It's not okay. Also, this is stupid. Amazon Web Services Interactive Video this basically says that they're using Amazon Web Services Interactive Video Service, IVS, which basically costs more than $1,000 for someone who streams for 200 hours. If someone streams for 200 hours, they're more likely than not make more than $1,000. So to say that, oh no, you costs us more than $1,000 every time you stream, but you bring us money. But it's conflicting. You say you want streamers to stream more and get you money, but then like you say, you streaming costs us money. Pick a lane. Anyway, this is the thing that's so upsetting, and I've been here talking about it, pouring my feelings out. But also, this comes after the fact that this happened. A couple of days ago, there's a huge thing about Twitch gambling. I'm not gonna go into details, I'm not gonna get into the drama, but there was a streamer by the name of Slicker who scammed people out of their money and put it into gambling and gambling streams on Twitch. And people have been asking to stop the gambling section on Twitch. So Twitch responded with gambling content and blah blah blah. They gotta just stop and prohibit links or referral codes to also that include slots, roulette, or dice games. We've seen some people circumvent those rules and expose our community to potential harm. So this entire thing comes right after the whole gambling debacle, and the stance they take on gambling is that they're not even gonna ban gambling. They're not gonna even remove that category. They're just gonna remove they're just gonna remove or prohibit streaming of gambling sites that include slots, roulette, or dice games that aren't licensed either in the US or other jurisdictions. They're not taking down the gambling category, they're just taking down whoever streams these websites. Just remove the gambling section, gambling category. Why are you keeping it? YouTube doesn't even allow gambling. Why are you doing this, Twitch? Just seriously, be better, Twitch. Overall, this letter and this is a bad move out of Twitch. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I am upset, and rightfully so, because this means in the future everyone is gonna make less money for their hard work. It's not fair. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good one.